I hate bats and newts. I absolutely loathe them. I'm hell-bent on the immediate extermination and extinction of bats and newts. It's obviously the thing, you know, they're a nuisance, they get in the way. I hate bats flying around making those high-pitched ultrasonic sounds and those little slippery newts in your pond. I mean, who wants to go paddling in the pond and you might tread on a slippery newt? What is going on? How can you alienate a nation of animal lovers? How can you alienate huge numbers of people who subscribe to the ENGOs? How can you alienate all of those people who get up on a Sunday morning and go to a nature reserve because they love wildlife? How can you alienate all of those people who want to involve and invite wildlife into their communities, into their cities? How can you alienate all of those people who know that wildlife is intrinsically important for our mental and physical health? I know, slag off bats and newts at every opportunity. I mean, the Ladybird Book of PR, page 1, don't upset people you don't need to upset. But then you can go a step further. You could say, I know, let's expand our airports, because only how many JRs, how many protests, how many years, how much public money's been sent, putting that idea to bed. Look, the obsession with growth is insane. We live on a planet with only a finite amount of resources. Ladybird Book of Growth, page 1, is you can't keep growing. If we want growth in this country, let's invest in industries that are sustainable, the renewables. It is already growing that. We could be far ahead if previous governments hadn't messed up and taken money out of that and ambition out of that. Let's invest in that renewable sector. Let's speed up the rapid transition away from fossil fuels, because we know we've got to do it. Let's turn on our televisions and watch California burning and think at some point the public are going to wake up and think, do you know what? I can't get flood insurance in my house. Climate breakdown is impacting me when I shop in the supermarket. What we need at this point is brave and bold leadership from people who are not interested in short-term gain and short-term solutions for their own political ends. We don't have time for that. We are one species on one planet with one last chance to sort it out, and we've got to do it now. And I do actually love bats and newts, and I don't want any more airport runways.